Hi everybody, welcome back to our channel. So today we're going to be making a decorative mailbox for Christmas. So all the supplies you're going to need to make this are found at the Dollar Tree. So the supplies you're going to need are one of these mailboxes, any size, it's really your choice. You're also going to need some of this wired garland, some reindeer moss found over in the craft section. You're also going to need either some battery operated or wired lights, it doesn't really matter, one of these rolling pins, the wooden ones. You're also going to need one of these organizer baskets, some styrofoam. I choose to use the white flat discs, the 2-packs from Dollar Tree, one of these little cardinal picks, and you're also going to need some paint, some hot glue, and scissors. And then I used one of these little feet that went to one of the little Dollar Tree trees, the little stands, and you'll see why here at the end. So let's get started. So now we're going to take some black paint and our sponge brush, and we're going to go ahead and paint our rolling pin. I painted the top and bottom of this. You don't have to. It didn't dawn on me at the time that you weren't going to see them. I was just in the painting mode, and so that's what we did. So once that's all painted, you're just going to go ahead and set that aside, and then you're going to paint this little foot that I found. It just goes to the bottom of one of the little Dollar Tree Christmas trees. I didn't use it for one of the crafts that I used, and I'm going to use that to make it look like the support that goes underneath of the mailbox. So then we're going to paint our mailbox with the gray paint. I had this gray paint left over. Dollar Tree does sell white and black paint, so you can mix that together and make gray, or you can choose to use spray paint. If you use spray paint, though, use your painter's tape and cover the little flag. That way it doesn't cover that up. So while that dries, we're going to go ahead and put this foam together. So I used some E6000, but you can use Fix-All adhesive and some hot glue, and you're going to glue this down to the basket. Now make sure you have something under the basket because it is wired and some of the glue will seep through. I just used a piece of printer paper, and really not that much came through the bottom, which was fine. And then I put a little bit more of the E6000, which you can use the Fix-All adhesive, and some more hot glue, and then attach the second layer there to the top. Then I took my rolling pin and a Sharpie, and I just figured out where the center was and drew a circle around that, and then using a razor blade or the end of a pair of scissors or even a kitchen knife, just cut around the hole there. But you only want to cut through the top layer of foam. You want to leave that bottom layer intact. So then stick it down inside, make sure it's going to hold, and it was a nice snug fit. Then I just used the hot glue to hold it in place and put it back inside here. So now what we're going to do is we're going to cover our craft foam here with the reindeer moss. So I just used some of the hot glue and would put little layers down and then put more reindeer moss, put a little bit more glue and a little bit more of the moss down until it was all covered. So once that was all covered, I used some of this wired garland and I just wove it in and out of the basket along the sides, and it was the perfect fit, and it's just helping to hold that reindeer moss in on the side so I don't get all this little flakage off around the edges here. And since I put this around here, I haven't had really anything coming off the sides, which is nice, and did exactly what I wanted it to do. So once that's done, I did attach my lights. And just a quick tip, when you're using reindeer moss, you can use some of this extra firm or extra hold extreme hold hairspray and spray that down, and that will help for a lot of things, you guys. I hate when the reindeer moss just kind of flakes all over the place. If you use this little bit of hairspray and just kind of spray it down, let it dry. I did 2 layers of that. It's perfect to keep it down. So I used some stickers and I just decorated my mailbox, and then I used the wired garland and some lights and wrapped that around the mailbox post here. So then I glued this little support on to the post at the top just to make it look like it was supporting the mailbox, and then I glued the mailbox to the top here in a second. But before I did, I just took my little cardinal pick and I shoved it down into the craft foam that was underneath of the reindeer moss, and I didn't put any glue to hold that in place. So once I did that, I went ahead and made a little burlap bow after I glued the mailbox to the top of the post here, and then I just glued that to the top as well. And then I ended up taking a little bit of white paint and made it look like snow at the top of my mailbox. That part is optional, so that's why I didn't show it. You don't really have to do that. And I just put little stickers on the side to decorate it, and that's it, you guys. It's super easy to make, didn't take very long, and super inexpensive. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you liked this video. If you do, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you guys.